Hello friends, welcome back to HSA English classes. Today we are going to learn the poem Africa by David Diop. Previous year question from this poem. What is the dream shared by David Diop at the end of Africa? Answer is a free Africa. Now let's have a look at the points to be remembered. The poem addresses the poet's love for his native land, that is Africa. There is no rhyming scheme in this poem. This poem celebrates the beauty of Africa before slavery, colonialism, and the eventual neo colonialism, which Africa has continued to suffer in a most contemptuous manner. The poem is a dramatic monologue where the speaker seems to be in conversation with Africa. It was published in Koopstad-Pillen in 1956. Now let us learn the summary of the poem. The author has never ever gotten the fill of African trauma, but he has his grandmother to thank for educating him on the African experiences. He never set foot on African soil, but he did know all about humiliation, slavery, colonization. The Africa was a bliss of nature itself, soiled by sufferings inflicted by others. The landscape of Africa, made of rivers, savanna, is none other than a kind of heavenly place. The poet lived in France throughout his childhood and only visited Africa in the 1950s. The beautiful black blood which flows in his veins describes his African descent. It is the blood and sweat of his people which irrigates the fields of the white people, the colonialist who exploited black people. The speaker reminds them of the strength and pride they have in them and to say no to the whip of colonialist which makes them work under the hot midday sun leaves scar on their back. But a grave voice answers me. The voice referred to here is none other than his conscience. The tree, young and strong, represents the young people of Africa. They will achieve the freedom they want no matter how bitter the taste in getting it. It is among the white and faded. Here it is a reference to the colonialist who will fade in time. Now let us learn the literary devices used in this poem. Symbolism, scars, whip and blood. They stand for the torture that Africans went through in colonial time. Black blood. Black blood symbolizes African identity. Personification. The poet addresses Africa as though it is a human being and has blood that flows and can sweat. Anaphora. Africa is repeated many times. Africa, my Africa, Africa of proud warriors in the ancestral savannas, Africa of whom my grandmother sings. Thank you.